Part 1, The River of Time. The beginning of the journey. Chapter 1, The Village That Feared Change. In the quiet village of Eldermere, life never changed. The people woke up with the sunrise, worked in their farms, told the same stories, and went to sleep under the same stars. They never asked questions. They never sought new knowledge. But Lyra was different. She loved to climb the tallest tree in the village and look beyond the hills, wondering what lay beyond. She asked questions that made the elders frown. "Why do we never leave the village?" she asked one day. "Because everything we need is here," the elders replied. "But what if there is more?" "There is nothing more," they said, ending the conversation. Lyra didn't believe them. She felt something deep inside, a pull, a whisper, telling her that the world was bigger than Eldermere. Then, one evening, everything changed. Chapter 2, The Mysterious Old Man. One day, as the sun began to set, an old man walked into the village. He wore a long cloak, and in his hands, he carried a golden book. His eyes were filled with wisdom, and his face was lined with years of travel. The villagers gathered around him, whispering. Strangers almost never came to Eldermere. "Who are you?" an elder asked. "I am Solon," the old man said, his voice calm. "I travel to share wisdom with those who seek it." The elders did not trust him. They told the villagers to stay away. But Lyra's curiosity burned inside her. That night, she snuck out and found Solon sitting by a fire outside the village. "You are not afraid of me?" Solon asked, smiling. "No," Lyra said. "I want to know about the world beyond the village." Solon nodded and opened his golden book. Inside, there were words Lyra had never seen before. "This book holds great wisdom," Solon said. "But true wisdom cannot be given, it must be earned." Lyra frowned. "How do I earn wisdom?" Solon looked up at the sky. "There is a place called the River of Time. It is a magical river that can show the past, present, and future. Those who reach it understand the deepest truths of life." Lyra's heart raced. "Where is it?" "It is far away, beyond deserts, cities, and trials," Solon said. "Only those who truly seek wisdom will find it." The fire crackled between them. Lyra felt a choice forming inside her. Stay in the village, where life was safe and simple. Or leave, and seek the River of Time. Chapter 3, A Big Decision. That night, Lyra had a dream. She saw herself at different ages: a child, an old woman, a warrior, a queen. Each version of herself had made a different choice. Some stayed in the village. Some left and never returned. She woke up before sunrise, her heart pounding. She knew what she had to do. She packed a small bag with food and water. She took a deep breath and stepped out of the village. Nobody stopped her. She looked back one last time. Eldermere was still the same, just as it had always been. Then she turned and walked toward the unknown. Her journey to the River of Time had begun. This is just the beginning. Would you like me to continue with part 2, Learning Through Hard Times?